I've never seen. Let me pull up the live feed for a hi. Is it still? It's not a still image, right? I'm moving. I don't know what happened, Mr. JPEG. Why am I a JPEG? What? Does it look bad? I don't know what the fuck happened. Hang on. Green background. Yeah, the lighting I haven't fixed it for the green screen. I'm just doing that so the background's not as cluttered. Is the stream like moving now or am I frozen? You're okay now, but you were still image for half the video before you went out. Yeah, I don't know why. I've never heard of that happening. I'm really confused. Screen's moving, but mic sucks. What do you mean mic sucks? Please elaborate. Is there noise or is it just? I wish my fucking stream would load. Your mic is like how it is when you're in call. I don't know what that means. Is that a good thing? If it's quiet, I can just turn it up. So you can turn up stream. Yeah, just turn it up. I'm not. I mean, I can turn it up a bit. Let's see. No. Yeah, I can't do much more than what it's already at. Let me try. There's one other setting I can mess with. Also, why are you ripping us off? You still haven't told me what that means. Unless you did when I was in between streams. Not stream, just restarting. No. Okay, this is maxed out. We streamed. You streamed Phoenix, right? Really? And we did the funny voices first? Oh, well, I mean, I didn't know that. I've never seen you stream Phoenix, right? I thought you just did yesterday. You streamed yesterday? Or I wasn't home. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth. Is the stream moving now? Wait, I'm gonna stop him. My client had no idea the victim was seeing him. That question is irrelevant. Oof. Wince. Bad Phoenix voice doesn't sound like mine. Okay, well you sound like Shadow the Hedgehog when he was 7 years old. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog? I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? It was like a few weeks ago with Nova and all those people, but we weren't able to gather everyone again. Oh. And where we did have fun. Okay, thanks for stopping by. I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quiet. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. I'm glad you're actually reading out the dialogue, man. I mean, it's actually like good dialogue compared to something like Persona, which has good dialogue once every 10 minutes. Maybe watch my streams too. I try to stop by, but you always play games that I haven't and thus have spoilers. Play like Sonic 2, and I'll watch the whole thing. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Gulp. Well, did you or did you not? SpongeBob Light Camera and Simserv. I'll watch Simserv. That was fun. I'll watch SpongeBob. Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh. What do I do? Okay, so honestly, stop the answer. I mean, lying is bad. And he was definitely there, so just tell him. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. Is that a bad idea? Whoa. Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. He wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. Oh. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court. Mr. Penny, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Does this mean Donald plays Danganronpa coming up? Maybe. Buy it for me. I have a lot of friends that are into that. Maybe. It's not on Switch though, is it? Or any console? If it's not on a console, I can't do it. I mean, I can, but probably not. Please break Mr. Fake Saw It. Now, why is he moving like that? Mr. Saw It, you sell newspapers. Is this correct? Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes. Mr. Saw It, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. I was going. What did I do? I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment, and I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment was off. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran me, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. There. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? I like his face. Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. OMG, I love this game. That's so awesome that you're playing it. Oh, hi, News. Hi. Yeah, I had $20 in eShop credit, just to buy it. And so, I was either going to buy this, one of the Mega Man collections, or like Spyro or something new. But I like this one. It's a good stream game because people like to watch it and I can do funny voices. So it's a win-win. This is a great choice. That's what a lot of people told me when I was asking, like in my sub chat and stuff, what game I should get. Everyone was I was like listing a bunch and like Phoenix Wright. There's no reason to get anything else. And it was $20 for 3 games, I think. So pretty good. How are you doing, dude? Nice. I have a record of the blackout for your per usual. Shooting Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. The music is great. I only know the Turnabout Sisters theme. I think that's what it's called. And I heard a little bit of it in the title theme, so I'm really excited. I can't wait for that song. I like that song. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination? Alright. This is a real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you expose the lies in the testimony of the witness. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness was lied to. Or is your client really... How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction. First, you find contradiction between the record and the witness's testimony. Then, you found contradicting evidence. Present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record and point out contradictions. I'm pressing on. Cross-examination. I was going door to door. Oh, okay. So let me look at all of this. Time of death, 4 to 5 p.m. Time of death, statue. That's what they. Aspen. Victims apparently arrived from Paris on the 7th. Okay, so if he says the wrong date, the murder was on the 31st. Yeah. Whale. 1 p.m. But it was 4 to 5 p.m. Oh, he said the funny. You found the body at 1 p.m. Are you sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. I like that. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement, your statement directly contradicts the autopsy. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was nobody no body to find it. That was funny. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that. Oh, objection! I like this. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Solomon, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Ray. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart immediately. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? The time of this. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. That's so dumb. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. I might cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. I don't know what to do. Okay. See, when I found the body, I heard it. I think that's the stupid part. Let me look at all my shit. Oh, the electricity was out. Yeah, wait. You didn't hear it on TV. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proved it. You couldn't have heard a television. Or a video. Oh, I love this song already. Yeah! The defense has a point. You have an explanation for Mr. Solomon. No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Right. Oh, he's got a little too fast. I know. This is my favorite song so far. I mean, it's so simple. It's good. I remember. Solid. The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. I like his name. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Solomon. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Actually, I didn't hear it the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. What? Oh, okay. No, I do remember. The only thing I know about Phoenix Wright is that the murder weapon in this case is a clock. I guess I got spoiled. Yeah, no, that's good spoiled. This is like the only thing. And he said that the clock was the murder weapon, but I think I get it. Not at all. Mr. Wright, please take the facts before making it. What? Oh. Don't forget to press 4. Okay. tablecloth. The murder weapon. Okay, but I thought. Wait, what did I do wrong? He said the murder weapon was the clock, and I'm saying it's the statue, which I'm not supposed to know is a clock. But press him for more. What do you mean? Does it just keep going? Whenever he talks. Must have been what I saw. I'll find the contradiction. No, there's a command. Oh! I didn't even see that. Hold it! I like that. The tablecloth. Was there a clock at the scene? This is the first I've heard of it. Oh, wait, no, wait. Okay, so you press for more. The murder weapon. Yes, the tablecloth. It was the weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something. Okay. And then you go. Here we go. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon. The clock? It was a statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Ooh. I didn't know the Mortal Kombat theme was in this. What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Solid. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. It sounds like the bump, 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 bump. Like, that's what it is. The neck of the switch. You just tilt it. It says the time out loud. It doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. The murder weapon was a table clock after. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Probably, but I don't know. I like this song. I guess yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. Yeah, you can press everything a witness says except for like 2 times in the whole game when they say you can. Okay, noted. Thank you for that. The only way you could have known this weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Oh, snap. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, because it's a switch. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. If I say he knew the victim, then that would make him sound wrong. Otherwise, press on every screen. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I was. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock. The shock of the blow triggered the clock's movement. That was the sound. I like the Want to become famous? Buy followers, crimes, and views on followinbot.com. Thank you so much, Smakey3. Let me just ban you. There we go. Intriguing. Please continue. Right? Yes, you're on. Oh my god, the song is so good. It's so short. It's only like 10 seconds long. The sound must have left quite an impression. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. It's only like 10:30. Well, what is the meaning of this? This is all baseless. Face? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? I that day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard no. I mean, I saw... Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn, give him death. Death to him. Order. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim. Mr. Wright? Your Honor? You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? Both cases, right? I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawwood heard was definitely the clock. In fact, it's clear if you simply ask the neighbor, examine the clock's battery, try sounding the clock. Nothing. It's heavy. Let's do. I think if you sound the clock, then it will obviously. Yeah, let's sound the clock now. Here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is a thinker. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It is 11:25. Ack! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawwood heard and the actual time of death. Oh, shit. Yeah, because he said it was 1. So, Mr. Sawwood, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! Ha ha! You forgot one thing. What you talking about? Well, it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it. So close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Exclamation mark. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you inject the witness. Fortunately. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawwood. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal, a criminal! You look like a criminal. You lawyers are all slime. Grr. I almost had it. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sawwood. Chief! Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think! But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. That doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Hi, Obi. How you doing? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your right? Right? That's funny, because his name is Right. Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? No. I don't know. Am I supposed to say yes? I'm gonna say yes. No, I don't. How am I supposed to know that? I know you can figure it out. There must be some evidence in the court record. Something that can show why that clock was 3 hours slow. Find it. And you won't have a foot to stand on. It's alright? Yes, Your Honor? You said the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Do you have any evidence to prove this? That's it. All or nothing. Yes, Your Honor. I believe I have the evidence that can prove my claim. Ha! I'd like to see that! Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Oh, I have to. My badge. Death. Thinker. Apparently arrived in Paris at 7:30, the day of the murder. Okay, let's think. I'm assuming the badge is like a cosmetic got this. Okay. Big brain thinking. Big brain time. Okay. The autopsy report. Time of death, July 31st, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Big think time. Big thinking. Statue. We already used that one, so it's probably not this one. In fact, by process of elimination, it is this one, or this one. Unless they would repeat it, but I don't know. Gano has the best brain. I'm using all of my brain power. All 3 of my brain cells. Okay. It has the time on there. He said 1, and I said 4. Wait, he said... Yeah, no, they already said that. Victim apparently arrived home from Paris. Hey, what country does this take place in? No, the clock's not electrical. It was on the table. What country is this in? Because I doubt it's in Europe. Is it in a... Well... It's in America, and the clock is 3 hours behind. I was gonna say, what if this clock was in Paris? You're on the right track? Okay. Because if it was in Paris, then it would be... What time is it in Paris? It would be... It's like AM right now. So no, it would have been ahead. If the clock was... What if they're not in the... See, I don't know what country this is. What if... Yeah, United States of America. It says it right there. Paris. Paris is in France. So it's like let's say it's 3 hours. It's 1 a.m. there, right? It wouldn't be behind. Yeah. Okay. Let's go with the blackout record. Take that! Excuse me. This proves your claim now. I can't see what the evidence is. Okay, that wasn't it. One more chance. Right, Mr. Wright? Time is not on your side. Be quick about it. Let's see this evidence that proves... Okay, well, I don't think it was the... Let's go with the passport. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day of the murder. As we all know, the time difference... Oh my god, 9 hours. Oh, but it didn't say AM or PM. When it's 4 PM here, it's 1 AM the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast. Oh, I get it. Oh my god, I almost had it. The victim had reset her clock. Had not reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Oh, I get it, because he didn't see the murder. Did it? Exclamation mark! Oh. Oh. He has rabies. Order. Order, I say. So he's just dead. I killed him. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Bro, I feel so smart. I was like, I almost had it. Mr. Payne, your witness. He was arrested and has been taken away. Very well. Big thing, indeed. Mr. White? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say I'm impressed. This game's so satisfying. I know, that felt so good. Oh my god, because it's like, it's a visual novel, yes, but it like, you actually have to like think about stuff. Like, it's not just reading. It's like I don't know. It's like, it's this nice level of interaction I really, really like. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, Butts. I still think that's funny. Not guilty. Oh, they have confetti. And with that, this court is adjourned. Yay, I did it. Big brain. I beat Phoenix Wright, guys. I did it. I beat Ace Attorney. I did it. It turns out that Frank Side was the common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house that day. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching the place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Oh, okay, I get it. August 3, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, No. 2. Phew. Still can't believe we won. Right. Good job. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles, man. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief look this happy. Look how happy she is. If she's this glad, just imagine how Larry was. Oh yeah, Butts. It's Butts. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean... Yeah, I subbed to you again even though it didn't tell you. Oh, what? Oh my god, I hate my alert box. It's so weird. And I don't know why it does the things that it does. I don't have any of my things up. I don't have my event list up. Hang on. I don't see it in the thing. Yeah, I don't know. Subbox is so weird. I mean, alert box. Here. There you go.
My skill level has increased.
Thank you, News, for the
This is
why is my camera not focused now? I don't know why. It really happens with like resubs a lot. Hang on. Something's wrong with my camera. And it's gonna bother me. Alert box works. I will never know. Thank you for the resub. I appreciate that. I'm sorry the alert didn't show up. Configure video. I just have to like sometimes like the hand trick works where you like you do this and like that. Where is it? Here we go. But I just manually do it. Do this and then that. There we go. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts. Harry Butts. Yeah, thanks. I really owe you. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Yo, this 720 is a nice step up. Are you talking about the stream, or are you talking about the game? Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. The murder weapon? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that 720p is a nice setup? I am streaming in 720p. My computer's not good enough for 1080. One day, maybe. That's my goal for 2020, actually, is to get a new computer. Save up for it. I made her one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. A murder weapon. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that shit. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? My goal for 2020 is to finally get Donna to watch one of my streams. You know, News, I see you advertise your streams all the time, like in Doug's server, and I always, please know, I always click on them, and I always miss them. And I feel bad, because you always come to mind. No, I forget the name of the channel, but like you do it, it's like a group stream. I want to watch them. It's not even the times you're streaming it. I just happen to be busy. I will catch them. Swag fam, that's it. Yeah. I will get to it. I promise. You guys have like a Discord server or anything that I could join? Because I'm more likely to see it if I like it. Or you know what? You can ping me next time or DM me on Discord. You do? Okay, that works too. Yeah. Send me the link. If Twitch chat yells at you for sending a link, message it to me on Discord. Do I have you on Discord? We're in Doug's server. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. That's awesome. Thank you. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What is she talking about? I don't know. My badge. Take that! Here you go, Larry. Proof. It's okay, Nick. Don't worry about it. I'll forget about her soon. Look, I'm gonna head home. What just happened? Guess that wasn't the right thing to show him. Oh. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. Lamau, it was the statue. Why would I show him the murder weapon? Isn't that a bad thing? We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. Should have given the autopsy report. Here you go. In great detail, how she died and when she died. All we can do is believe in them. In order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Because then he's like, oh, she took it with her on the trip. Wait. Yeah, she took it with her on the trip. We know that. Does the statue, like, symbolize something that I just missed? Right. Listen. Learn. Grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be on? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Butts. He made it for... Oh. So you were like, see, because she took it with her. He made it... Oh. I guess they said that at some point? Sorry, I don't know how to read. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying as part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part of it. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over a drink. Ooh, over a drink. Wanting a drink. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to fail. Unless you count the clock he gave me. Isn't that bad? I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. My promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Huh? The end. I did it! I beat Phoenix Wright. Stream's over, everyone. Thank you guys so much for watching. Never mind this. Turnabout Sisters! That's the song that I like. Save in progress, yes. The chief dies? I don't know. I don't think it'd be like that bad. I promised I wouldn't come true. That sounds like she's gonna die, but like, no, it probably just meant like, can't tell. Ow, that is so loud. Oh my god. Cellular, stop yelling at me. Cellular. Hello? This is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Oh, Maya, Mia? I know the song. Oh, it's slow. What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. Want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping it. Why is it... There's no, like, visual accompaniment they could have given this? It's not a visual novel anymore, it's just a novel. I got you. So what is this? It's... a clock. A clock. A clock? Yeah. It's made to look like that statue with the finger, and it tells you the time. Can't know yet. I thought you might like it. You've always liked toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. Ah, I should probably tell you. The clock isn't talking. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, it's a possibility that it might turn out that way. Can you come by the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock? Pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis. But I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I can really go for a good burger. I want some of Maya's burgers. Okay. Well, dude, I want Maya's burgers. You know what I'm saying? That was so sorry. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting. Maya. I couldn't even tell who was saying what because the names were so similar. Conversation recorded. So why does she record her phone calls? September 5, 8:57 p.m. Faye and Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers? Mia is the chief, Maya is the sister. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Yes, it's a deal. I'll take a clock full of papers and you'll get me a burger. I want a burger now. I'm about to... Is Five Guys open? Actually, Five Guys is a ripoff. I hate Five Guys. I mean, I love their food. It's so good, but $15 for a burger? I'm about to get McDonald's. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Oh. You are not cogniferous of my back. Cogniferous? What does that mean? It's a big word. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho. Bro, Santa Claus is here? My dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Exclamation mark. Oh? Wait. Oh, who is that? Why does he look like a JoJo character? Red, white, blue. That's what I'm wearing right now. Red, white, and blue. America! September 5, 9:08 p.m. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Examine? Move. Examine. Smell blood. That can't be good. I have to check and see if Mia, the chief's okay. Door. Smell blood. Okay, I know. Tree. This man smells blood, yeah. I smell... What do I do? Move? Off. Smell. Blood! He smells blood. Sob. Sis. Someone's there. Oh. Is she dead? Chief? Chief? Chief! She's not dead. She's sleeping. She's sleeping. Who are you? Oh? The chief died. Is she dead? The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. She was so tired she fell down. Everyone's tired. Everyone's sleeping. Then all too quickly it began to... Oh. Till she was cold. She's dead. She's... Oh. No. I like her. Damn. hard seeing her. If there are any clues here, struck on the head with a blood. Probably died. Thinker lying next to her. Oh my god, again? The thinker added to the court record. Murder weapon looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by Larry. Some glass shards. Must be pieces of a glass light stand, like broken in the back of the room. Broken beyond the record. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. Must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Maya. Word written in blood. Scrap of paper. Maya. Yo, right there? I know I said this already, but I love this music. Oh, this tune's cool. It, like, it's got some nice atmosphere. This piece of paper is a receipt. Dated yesterday. Maya, is that her sister? I think it's enough snooping around. I'd rather call the police. Find out what that girl was doing. Saying no letters. Everything is written in case ultra detail. It's a small office, but it makes a good thing. Can't go on the computer. It's never good. That's all she uses PC for, maybe. She picked up this ancient model of some garage sale for practically. Oh, so when it turns yellow. No clues here. Right. I'd rather call them. That's fine. A few of the screws on the receiver. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please, come quick! What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? Ow! She's staring right at me. She's holding the phone in her hand. And I can call them. Better not. Ah, crap. I just set the controller down. Move? Should I go find another phone? Probably won't. That girl just... Where did she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? Maya? Oh, she wrote the girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? Never thought there'd be for evidence like this outside the court. How are you doing? I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in. The room was dark. Sis. She was already dead. So, you're the chief's sister, and I'm her younger sister. And you were here, visiting? This late at night? Yes, said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. Take that! Before Mia died, she wrote a message in her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. Okay, that's my name. Why would she write my name? Please, calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've got it. Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Bro, who's this Jonathan Joestar looking at? Joseph. Yeah, Joseph. Because of the hair. His body's built like a JoJo kid. Yay, Gumshoe. Oh, this is Gumshoe? I have a friend who really likes Gumshoe. I need to tell him. This is funny. Gumshoe. What an odd name. We received a report from the... What kind of voice do I get? I'm kind of running out of voices. Was it you? Well, now you're second friend who likes Gumshoe. But there's this one guy in my Discord server who has him as like a profile picture. We had it for our Discord bot. It was this guy's face for this bot. Um, sounds like you talk like this. Like, give me this guy in New York. Can't do a New York accent. We received a report from the building across. No, I can't. I can't do New York. New York, Brooklyn. We received a report from the building. He sounds like a big deep guy. I don't know if he's from New York. We received a report from the building across the way. They got a person saying they saw the murder. It must have been a woman I saw. I like the hair. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving an inch, okay? Great, just great. Maya. Wait, she wouldn't have. Whoa! Excuse me. Eek. Does Warden Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? Hey, Rainy. How are you doing? Yeah, more low. I can't do an act. I can't do an accent. It's hard. I'm Floridian. I can do like a southern accent, y'all. You know, like what? The victim drew this here note in her own blood. See? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the present, ma'am. I guess just stick with low, no accent. I'll do something. Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. Played Splatoon all day with the Discord. Nice. Splatoon is fun. I haven't played it in a while, but I like it. Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning. It didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention center. Visitors room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. Of course I will. Sorry, not. Oh, am I gonna be her attorney now? You're addicted? My girlfriend plays like a shit ton of Splatoon. She's just crazy good at it. I was good at it when the game first came out. Like summer of 2017, and then Sonic Mania came out, and I didn't play Splatoon for like 4 months because I was playing Sonic Mania. And then I never got to that skill level. There's so many new weapons and maps that I don't know. I'm so out of touch. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? You look sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No, no one could. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office. You looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about it. Heard? Heard what about it? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Bruh, I love how you can modify the emotes. It's so stupid, but like, it's so fun. My favorite is if you hang on, I'm gonna do it really fast. You modify the emote, you take the Gengar, and you do the thinking one, and I can do it for free because I'm cool. And then you send, and this I like that one a lot. The heartbreak one on the bra looks funny too. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Ha! So, he crashed a bird? He's a genius. I'm a genius. He's talking about me. Looks like he's picking his teeth. Yeah, he's going... That's funny. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Oh, damn it. Why'd you have to shit talk me? That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Maya. Maya, not Mia. This is Maya. She's Mia. I read it the same way. I know. She's so sad. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes. What's with that outfit? Oh, this is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. Spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies for strange. What is a spirit medium? So you're an acolyte, or medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So, Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too. I had no idea. Hi, Phoenix. How are you doing today? Tonight? It's 11 o'clock tonight. I found the Omnia tournament today. Oh, you got third. That's right, you did. Yep. Awesome. Thank you so much for playing, man. I wanna do those. I wanna do more of those. Maybe not as often because it's like a shit ton of prizes, but yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. I want to do it again. What? So you're a real, honest to goodness spirit medium? ESP and all that? Yes. In training. Well, can you contact Maya's spirit then? You can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. The day of the murder. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thing. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. You said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. Forgot how to delete those things. Bruh. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh. I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. The conversation I had with my sister is recorded on my cell phone. I bet that's gonna be important. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, can I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Except refuse. Why can't I represent you? I am the main character. Sorry. Oh, wait, shit. No, I didn't mean to say that. No, go back, go back. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. You're right. Something wrong? Actually, I asked the police to contact them, and they tried calling a few times. Nobody could get. I didn't mean to do that. Is that important? There's no one left to ask. Say, what about your parents? They're dead. $5 says they're dead. Okay, don't worry. I'll go ask them for you. You will? Thank you so much. I'm scared what will happen if I can't find them. They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon. Visiting hours are almost I'd better hurry. Right. I thought I asked about the day of the murder. Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence. It's a that Larry made. He practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights were off. I smelled blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear from you. Smile for the camera. Don't worry. This guard monitors the visitor. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro. Present. Flash shards. No, I don't want to. Grossberg Law Office. Is that where the guy is? September 6th. Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Books. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Buddy. Wow, I'm tired. They don't look like they've ever been read. Desk. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Cup holder. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case. If I'm not mistaken. You want to play to me? Oh yeah, I'll talk about Smash. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. Okay, he's rich. We get it. Plant. Expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably I think they're trying to drill in the point that this lawyer has money. Do I go back? Oh, the law office. I thought for some reason I thought this office was. Let's go to law office. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for. Hey, you there? Hey, this is the crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Ah, guess I got the wrong name. Mr. Wright, sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Dick. Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. I didn't think they'd make that kind of joke. You're her lawyer, right, pal? You got business here, you better do it quick. Whew, thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. I want to examine him. Plant. Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Borderline Strickland, pal. Who was that? Who was that? An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. The sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Mia's dead. Perfectly clean and well. The only thing that's missing is Mia. So she's like actually dead? Really? Oh, you scared me. I wanna go somewhere. Oh, let me talk to him. Mia, she dead? Oh. Damn. Okay. I liked her character. Even though it was like 2 seconds. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Time of death, 95. Single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. This sounds familiar. About mine. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal. This is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means. You being a lawyer. No, what does that mean? Edgeworth? Is that like... Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Edgeworth with a bunch of heart emojis. Oh, is he a character? Oh, he's a character. Okay. I thought that was like a term, like a lawyer term. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Nope. Never heard of him. Whoa, can you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know him. I was just playing dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who will do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. Oh, I know for sure. I didn't read that. I never imagined I'd be facing it so soon. Let's see. Is the guy back? No. Okay. Can I do anything here? Hi. What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry. I haven't seen him yet. See. Better go see if I can find. Well, okay, so here, maybe. Fuck, I meant to examine. Make sure I got everything here. Does it? Oh, books. There's a horrendous amount of legal books. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of these. Okay. Looking for a no check. Oh, the phone. I was wondering. See Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. You think you could give it back? Sure. Wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight, tell him not so straight. I'm straight. Tell him. I tell him why I want it. There's no way. Oh, okay. Oh, no, it's, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it. Like her boyfriend. Cell phone holds all a little girl's sweetest and spiciest feelings. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here. You can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious calls recorded. Call records in there after all. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Okay. Check the court records to hear the recorded conversation. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yeah, thank you. I'll be heading out. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking about witnesses. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witnesses with your lawyerly ways, pal. What witness? Oh. Come to think of it, I completely forgotten about it. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry. But I can't tell you anything about it. Well, I just told you her name. Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already? Ah, you're trying your lawyerly tricks on me. She's not good. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So, still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Hi, what's up? Again, what is it this time? Clock. The thinker. What? It's not working. Oh, this was the call from the beginning. Okay. That's cool. Alright, let's go to Miss May. September 6th. Gatewater Hotel. Room 303. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? Oh my god, okay, what? I want to give her like a stupid voice, but I feel like if this character is important, I'm going to be doing a stupid voice. I can use my voice changer. Oh, damn it, it's not loading. Okay, next time I'll use my voice changer. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Teehee. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's also exciting. Why is she doing like the cat girl thing? This like screams cat. I know, right? I'm expecting like little like ears. Nothing. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. Pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this. Late summer sunlight streams through the window. This vague off building. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face at this distance. Bottle and 2 glasses are on. Somebody must have sank. Simple. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Alright, Obi. Thank you for stopping by, brother. See you next time. Ah, still steam paint. Wait, should that be still light? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. The flowers are fake. I know sunflowers. That's about the extent of the forest. Same. What is a suspicious thing? I left this for last. What's a suspicious thing? There's a screwdriver stuck in it. I wonder what's inside. Take a look. Hey! Hey! What do you oh, I don't like that face. Don't touch me. Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? Thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Inside, I wonder. Cough. Cough. Maybe later. Have it. Think you could tell me something? You should describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Ooh, observed. Listen, you sound just like a lawyer in the movie. I like a man with a big, happy. Gulp. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you can tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Someone staying here with you? Ooh, what an amazing power of observation. Must be one of those famous detectives, like on television. Oh, no. I'm just a little. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like noisy little lawyers. Oh boy. But who exactly are you? Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. Teehee. You know you're cute. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've ever blushed. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no. Teehee. And you would your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. Excuse me, but I'm a witness. Police witness, you understand? How could I possibly giving you information in good time? Me, the witness, just like in the movie. I don't want to leave yet. I feel like usually you have to present something. Should you just say that every time? maybe not. Maybe, what do I do? Let's go back to her. Oh no, she's still depressed. Let's go back here. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. Ahem. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Aha! So you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. It looks even grander than I imagine. That badge on your collar. Oh, so you're a lawyer now, are you? Yes, well, yes. What do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed. Not busy? How come no one can get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey. Exclamation mark. Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How'd you know the trial was tomorrow? Kirk? Ahem. Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case. Ahem. Well, you see, I'm busy. The client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry and goodbye. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Grumble. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, M-boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? That's quite a painting. Aha! You noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least $3 million. I have no intention of parting with it. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. How did you know? How did you know? Mia Fey. Dot. She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. You had a mission, you say. A mission? You could see it in her eye. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back that way. I don't think I'm gonna. Let me go tell Maya. I'm gonna tell Maya and then see what to do from there. Uh-oh. She's sad. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? Erp. I see. I've been abandoned, then. Okay, bye. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. I had don't know my mother. Bro, I called it. They're dead. I knew it. Don't know. So she could still be alive. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in their blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined. After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers. All by herself up on that mountain. Your mother's enemy. So, who was this man who, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved. We thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret. But the man found out about it and leaked it to the press. So all the papers that my mother was a fraud. The media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughing stock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me, White? That was his name. My sister told me. White. It's a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? I'm guessing only one of these progresses the plot. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you, whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, I don't know why. To be honest, I don't know. You don't know? This girl sitting in front of me, the killer? All the evidence seems to say yes. There's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witness's strange behavior. Is that all an act? And the way that lawyer refused to help out mine. More than all that, is no one left. I think we're gonna do this case and we're gonna call it. I don't know. Nothing is more sad, more lonely than that. I know, I've been there. A long, long time. But why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on the team. There's only one thing I know for certain. I won't abandon you. Count on me. So thank you. Sniff. The cases can go on longer than you. Oh, well. Then I will take your word for it and we'll probably wrap it up. Because yeah, now that I think that first case is probably so let's find someone to write. Real quick. Is there anyone? There's no one I'm following. This day is over probably soon? Okay. Then let's finish this day. I guess, yeah. Let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. You smiled. Looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes! And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? Deal. So, what then? Something that's been bugging me. What was inside that strange woman's drawer? When I tried to look into the drawer, she got all defensive. There has to be something in it. Save. Ding bong. Cool. Alright. I'm not following anyone I can raid, unfortunately. So we're just gonna call it a night. Thank you all so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. This was a lot of fun. I want to stream this. I want to stream this again. I really really like this. Thank y'all for coming. Thank you for the follows and news for the resub. Sorry it didn't show up on screen. Yeah, I will definitely. Not tomorrow. I don't stream Sundays, but maybe like Monday night. I could do. I think this would be a fun like midweek stream.